Dad, where are you?
I'm on the set of Seriously Kind Sundays. Where are you two clowns?
We're already set up. We're running the show.
What do you mean you're running the show? Where's Riley? Put him on the blower.
Okay, now speak, Riley.
Hi, Dad. We're already in the Be Kind Express. I'm going to honk the horn.
You got this. Here. Yeah.
Oh man, I guess I'm late. I gotta get over here. Guys, what's going on here today? Holy smokes, who's running the show here today?
Me and Abby, and we were just doing a little, new thing with our video.
A new little thing with your video?
So, walkie-talkie.
So wait a minute, hold on a second. Are you old enough to drive this thing?
Not exactly.
Yeah, I know. It looks like he had a hard time hitting a horn there. Good morning, friends. How's everybody doing today? Welcome back to Seriously Kind Sundays. What a beautiful day out here today.
What episode is this?
12, I think?
I
Is
think
it 12?
so.
Episode 12? Guys, we got some awesome stuff on tap today. We got what? You're driving the what?
The Be Kind Explorer.
No, Express.
The Be Kind Express. He got the E word right, though. That's all right. Why don't you sit up so everybody can see it? What do you got going on today?
I have got the back seat and the walkie-talkie.
You do have the back seat and the walkie-talkie.
But anyways, yesterday we picked up 7 trees, and you probably saw a few of the videos.
Yeah, we got a video up on our YouTube page right now. It's also linked over to our Facebook page of picking up our trees over at Van Wilden's Nursery over in North Brantford. We'll have a whole video coming out on our whole experience, but we basically transformed a whole portion, like a whole side portion to our property where it butts up to one of our neighbors. We transformed that whole area, took a lot of old saplings, thornberry, brush, pricker bush, all kinds of stuff. We got all that stuff out of there. We brought grade up. We came in with 30 yards of fill, 12 yards of topsoil, graded it off, and then we planted some very nice trees. We planted 2 Sun Valley maples. I think I did say autumn blaze maples in my video yesterday. I was wrong. There's Sun Valley maples. We planted 3 green giant arborvitaes, and then we also planted 2 blue spruce as well. So we're gonna have a whole video coming out on that. Lots of action in that with the loader and the dump truck and going to Van Wilden's and just all kinds of cool stuff. What's up, pal?
Do you know next week we're going to have a nice video where Daddy was talking about near the trees in our trail.
Yeah, we're gonna check that out next week. I think that'll maybe be the backdrop instead of being in the shop next week. Hopefully the weather will be on our side. But this week, what do we want to talk about? Chickens. We got chickens, guys. And that'll be the second half of our video. We'll probably go inside and show everybody what's going on with the chicks. But everybody that's been following us the last couple of weeks, I think, what were we at, like 5 weeks now, something like that, 4 or 5 weeks. We've had this experience in the house. We decided to partake in a program from a company called Rent the Chicken. Yep, hold on 2 seconds, Rob, I'll be right with you. We decided to partake in a program from a company called Rent the Chicken, and the kids got to have this experience here in the house. You know, watch your viewers. The kids got to have the experience here in the house of watching chickens develop from fertilized eggs in an incubator all the way right up to hatching, and then moving them over into their pen and watching them grow and blossom. They've been able to take them out of the cage and be able to handle them, have a lot of interaction with them. In fact, Abigail actually has one chicken where none of the other guys are like this at all. He likes to be put over on his back. What does he like?
He likes my belly rubs.
He likes a little belly rub. There's none of the other chickens like that.
No.
He's the only one that whenever Abigail takes her finger and just kind of brushes his belly, what does he do? He
calms down.
He does calm down. I think that's awesome. You know what that tells you? They're little people too. So that'll be the second half of our video, but let's talk about kind things, right? Because we need more kindness in this world.
So,
how about we let Riley go first since he's the one that's driving the freight train here today. What's up, pal?
So, Dad,
Yes, sir.
I thought you would let me talk about what I was going to say when I raised my hand.
Yes, sir.
To we do our kindness acts, the screen will be kind of like black, and then we'll bring out the chickies.
Well,
okay.
we won't bring them out. We'll just.
So wait a
move
whole
to the
second.
side.
Even though you think you're running, are you producing this too? You're the producer? Wow, that's fantastic. I love you, buddy. So what do you want to talk about? So no, hold on. He's talking right now.
I'm going to talk about. So
You get to talk in a minute.
one night we were going to eat outside, and my mom had too much stuff in her hand, and she was coming outside to put stuff on the table, and she couldn't open the sliding glass door, so I opened the sliding glass door for her.
So what does that make you? A what?
Gentleman.
A gentleman. Hold on, guys. How old are you?
5.
And you're learning how to be a what?
Gentleman.
That's right. Now you not only do that for mom, you do that for...
Everybody.
That's right. This is awesome. Fantastic. Hey, big high five.
Yeah.
Can I give you a kiss? Come here. I love you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay. So.
That's great.
My kind act is
Whoop,
a little
like, hold on, Riley. I guess we're switching over to Sissy.
Little bit. I have a name, and my name's Abigail.
Hello, Abigail.
So my kind act's
Well,
a little bit different.
Hello there, little lady. What's your name? I thought it was John Wayne for a minute. I'm sorry. Anyway, go ahead.
My kind act is a little bit different. It's
What'll
in
it be
the-
there, Pilgrim?
Yeah.
Can you cut that out?
Sorry. All right, go ahead.
Okay. My kind act's a little bit different. It's in the shop, and Dad let me use the drill press, and we made this cool thing.
There's a plate.
Yeah, and we're gonna put it on like a compartment, so the compartment can go on the tractor, but it can hold the saw.
Right. So earlier this week, we have a ballast box that I've been in the process of trying to build and finalize. And one of the modifications that I made to it was I bought a product from a company called Sawhall. Check them out online. Awesome idea. It's basically a scabbard that has a mounting device on it where you can mount it to whatever you want. Your tractor, your ATV, your off-road vehicle, and then they have one that's universal. You can mount it to anything. So I decided to mount it inside the ballast box, okay? What I didn't take into consideration was how the scabbard is 28 inches long for my new saw. We have a Husky 372. It's got a 28-inch bar on it, and I want to be able to invert the saw and be able to place it down into the scabbard. Well, the ballast box isn't 28 inches long, right? So now I got a 28-inch scabbard with the mounting device on top, so there was nothing for it to essentially mount to. So basically I had a friend of mine at work. He made me a piece of 1/4-inch plate on a shear, and we punched a couple holes in it on the drill press. Abigail came out to the shop one night, and she asked me what I was doing, and she told me that she wanted me to teach her how to run the drill press. Because why? Because you want to learn how to do what?
Big thing.
Yeah, she wanted to learn how to do big things. But what she told me was, she says, Dad, she says, I want you to teach me everything that you know, because someday whenever you're not here, I'm going to need to know how to do these things. And I thought that was awesome. Yeah, I thought that was awesome.
Not exactly like that, but words along those lines.
It was pretty close to that, I think. But can I get a smooch? That's it? All right, I guess that's all I get. So, awesome. So, Laura came out to the shop. She took a quick video of it, and I thought it was so neat. I threw it up on our page. So maybe we could try and somehow share that. I guess maybe we could throw it over on the company page. It's on my personal page. My kindness experience for the week. I guess probably one of the biggest things that sticks out in my mind is I met a group of guys over at Van Wilgens yesterday in North Brantford that were just so excited to be there and partake in their job and help people. And they were just having a great day. And it was so nice to hear them talk about just regular, normal things. One of the young guys that was working there, I overheard him talking with one of the other fellas. He said, I said, my family decided that we want to go to Rose Orchards for ice cream tonight. He's like, I'm excited. That's great. Coming out of the mouth of a 18 or 19-year-old, he's going to go get ice cream with his family tonight. That's awesome. That's great stuff. There needs to be a lot more of that. Basic stuff that...
Lot more of that.
There needs to be a lot more. I wasn't quite sure where she was going with that, but cool.
Lot more.
Like infinity.
Yes, infinity. So there needs to be a lot more of that stuff. We need to kind of get back to basics. So what do you guys think? You think we want to be able to show everybody the chicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to transition to chicks. So guys, stay tuned. Hang out for 2 seconds. We're going to flip the video around, and we got to figure out where we're going to do this. I don't know if we're going to do it inside, or maybe we bring...
Do it inside. It's probably easier.
What if we brought the chicks outside, let them roam around in the grass?
No.
Why?
No, because
We got to change out their bedding anyway. I don't know, we'll think about it. But anyway, stay tuned. We'll be right back, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you in a few.
Hold on. So,
Hey guys, so we're back. So we were just outside in the truck, but so we got the second half of our video here, and a big part of what we want to talk about this week is the chickens. And Abigail has done such a phenomenal job with being a part of this whole experience, and she's always gravitated towards animals. She loves animals, and I think it really shows whenever the animals also love her as well too. So we're gonna let the kids kind of take over here a little bit and explain what's going on, what the experience has been like. And Abigail, this is going to be a chance for you to really hone in on your communication skills with your viewers. Okay, so we're gonna let her talk for a couple minutes, guys, and we'll go from there.
So we just washed our hands because that's what you have to do before you touch the chicks. So this one was the first one to hatch. And do you remember its name, Riley?
It was called Beauty.
Yeah. So we named her Beauty because in Black Beauty, there is a horse that's black that has a white spot. So we thought it would be the perfect name for Beauty. Next is, come here, Sunshine. This one is
Sunshine.
Sunshine was the second one to hatch, and I named her Sunshine because she was yellow, and yellow is the color of the sun. Could I have that, please?
G was the third.
G is the third. Come here, Speedy. Come here, buddy. Hi. Come here. So G is the third one, and G, how I was talking about, likes to have his belly rubbed.
Can I try, Abby?
No, it's just me. So this one is G, and this one is Speedy. This one's Speedy, and he is the smallest chick
Because
he came from the smallest egg, and when we were candling G, it looked green inside. So that was really cool. So F, come here, Lucky.
F was
Come here.
the fourth.
F was the fourth, and you want to tell them why we named them Lucky?
Because before G and C, we weren't really sure about F because we didn't think it was going to make it, but
It was really lucky, and it made it,
yeah.
right? That's why we named it Speedy. So that one was...
You mean
That one was... Yeah, that's why we named it Lucky.
This one
Is Moonlight. This one's the fifth one. We named it Moonlight because it's sort of silverish, and that's what the moonlight looks like. This one is... Riley, what's that letter?
E.
This one came out of E. Okay, it's okay.
And
then,
C.
come here, Spot. This one is C, and it is the 6th to hatch, and we named it Spot. We named it Spot because it has a lot of color to it.
White, black.
Yeah, white, black, and gray.
Mm-hmm.
Chippy, come here. Chippy, come here, buddy. Come here. Chippy, come here, buddy. Hello. Hi.
Hi, Chippy.
So Chippy is one of our bigger chicks.
Mm-hmm.
And we just thought it was a cool name because it looks like Chip and Dale from the show.
And the funny one. Too.
Yeah. But he has some color to his head, which is really cool. And it's 7th. It's the 7th one, and it comes from
D.
yeah.
And it is Chippy.
Yes. So
It has a diagraph, and I know it. It's
Do you guys want to talk about the experience maybe a little bit about what it was like having eggs in the house and
Yeah.
learning about the development of eggs and life and watching them hatch and so forth? You guys want to talk about that a little bit?
Could I talk about it because Abby talked about
Sure.
it. So,
Go ahead, Ryan.
when we candled the eggs, it was a really cool experience because we got to see sign of life, and we didn't think some of them were going to make it, but all of them made it.
which is pretty cool.
That
It's
means we had a what? A full.
a full house.
That's right. But how much excitement has this brought to you guys here in the house in the last couple of weeks?
This is
Like
it was so fun, and it was just a great experience to have a real animal in the house. I mean, this is our first animal.
Yes, this is our first animal. You guys have got 7 animals here, and it's really too bad that we have to give them back at the end of next week.
Yeah,
But
sad.
I think you guys have really enjoyed it. Mom and I have really enjoyed it. What else do you guys want to talk about it as far as the experience is concerned? So I'm going to jump in here for just a second, okay?
but maybe
close this
some.
So,
We're going to close this up here in a second, but
this is the
let's talk about some of the stuff here for just a second.
this is the heat
Here,
lamp.
look over here just a little bit.
And when the chicks are under it, there's the low side when they're young, and there's a high side when they get bigger.
That's right.
So the heat lamp is, the heat plate is what's under it and what gives the heat out to the chicks. It's like their mama, since they don't have one right now.
I think you've kind of taken that place from these guys, I'll say
Yeah.
that. But basically what we want to talk about here really quick is
This is the water.
This is
Yep.
the water, that's the food, this is the bedding, and it was like up to here last night, and now it's like just one little drop left.
Yeah, something I want to talk about here really quick is, you know, whenever Laura had found this whole program online and we had the idea, I was really excited about it, but I kind of
And-
thought like, gee, what's involved from a parental standpoint of having to try and, you know, partake in this every day and do this every day? Guys, this is so easy. This is an experience that
It's not easy, it's sort of fun.
Right, well, it is.
It's not that it's not easy, it's a little difficult, it gives you a challenge.
What's difficult?
I mean,
got
taking
some-
care of them.
I know, but hold on a second. I'm talking about the whole experience from
Yeah.
start to finish. So they brought everything to our home. Incubator, the bedding, the cage,
The
the
food,
food container, the water container,
the food itself.
the heater, the whole 9 yards, the fertilized eggs, the whole 9 yards. Okay. So we set it up in the kitchen. We put the eggs inside the incubator. They provided the candling light so that the kids could have the experience of being able to watch the development of each egg on a daily basis, okay? Because you're allowed to do that. That's part of the experience. They also provided a book, and it explains the whole process from a kid's perspective, from start to finish, about the eggs developing and growing, the chicks growing inside the eggs, and then eventually the most exciting experience is whenever they start to hatch. Laura did a live feed on her Facebook page last week whenever they were actually hatching from the egg. She was home on a Monday and Tuesday whenever all this excitement was happening here. I think we ended up having 2 to 3 the first day. We had 2 or 3 overnight, I think 2 overnight, and then the following day we had 2 more. But she caught a lot of this on camera and on video, and being able to watch the chicks actually hatch, thanks Ab, from the egg out to real life was an unbelievable experience and really, really cool. And I definitely think that this is something that kids definitely deserve to experience, and certainly a family as well too. It's a great bonding activity. Everybody's involved in it. There's something new every day, and like I said, this does not take a lot of time. Doesn't take a lot of effort. Doesn't make a mess inside your home. It's just a phenomenal experience. So check it out. It's called Rent the Chicken. I think it's www.rentthechicken.com. Go online. It's not available in every area, and that was something I learned actually only just this week whenever I referred this to someone else. Someone that I know professionally through work was asking about it, and I learned that this is not available everywhere. So we were very fortunate to live in an area where this is available. So anyway, this has been a phenomenal experience. We're going to say bye to the chickens at the end of next week, but I think maybe we can try and catch some video footage this week of them growing. I can't believe how fast these guys have grown. These guys have gotten big. Interesting factoid that from the time a chicken is born to the time that they're fully developed and of adult size is only 6 weeks. 6 weeks. 6 weeks for these guys to go from an egg hatching out to a full-size chicken. So, but this here has definitely given us the confidence that sooner or later on down the road, we're interested in having chickens here at the house. It's something we have to prepare for because there's a lot more involved once they get to be adults and chicken coop and all that stuff. Yeah.
Did you know one day, while we were waiting for the bus?
No, one day while I was waiting for breakfast, it was a school day. We were right here and we were eating breakfast from a good distance, and before and after we got to pet them, but one day I was holding one of the chicks and it pooped on my shirt.
So I told her she was very lucky. She had a lucky day that day. So, but this is good stuff. So,
Hey Dad.
what? Because we're going to wrap this up in a second here.
Did you know one day, white chicks were still in eggs, while we were waiting for the bus, to pick us up to go to school.
Look at your viewers.
One hatched, like in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's fantastic. What do we see? A little beak come out. We saw a little claw come out. And all of a sudden we saw these wet feathers come out. It's great stuff. All right, so listen, what do you guys want to say here? We're going to wrap it up. This has been an awesome episode, I think. Yep.
Bye.
You want to maybe get up a little bit close and show them really quick? Riley, careful. That's awesome.
This one's Speedy. He likes the belly one.
Hey, Riley, do you want to say bye to everybody?
I'm trying to hold one.
It's okay, but you got to sign off, pal. Do you think you're going to grab one? Go ahead, grab it.
Yeah, let me get Beauty for you.
I only want to grab one.
Careful.
Right
Now turn around and let everybody see what you're doing. Careful.
This is like my first
Careful,
time
careful,
doing this. I never done this before.
No, Riley, if
All
you're
right.
going to drop it, you can't do it.
I think we're going to wrap this up here, guys.
So, bye. Bye.
Guys, thanks so
for
much.
watching our chickies.
Be kind and love others. Chirp, chirp, chirp.
That's how you say it in chickie language.
Guys, have a great week. We'll see you next week. Take care.
Chirp, 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 chirp.